Before I start this video, I just want to say I'm really sorry. This is coming out quite late, almost a week late. I've been really ill. Anyways, let's get started. American Horror Story Season 4 Episode 2, Massacre and Matiness. Let me just start by saying, what the f did I just watch? It looks like the seasons just gets weirder and weirder each time. So let's just move on to my review of this second episode. If you have not seen this episode, this might contain a lot of spoilers. Just warning you. So this episode starts with the guys listening to a broadcast message saying that there has been a curfew law upon the town because of all the murders. They also talk about a policeman that has been missing for 2 days. However, if you watch the last episode, you find out that Jimmy and the rest of the guys from the Freak Show killed this guy and they cut all his limbs and tore him apart and hit the body and stuff. So yeah, there's two cops driving by towards the camp where the Freak Show is to go and ask questions about what happened to this cop, because I'm guessing they knew that he was going there. They're like, we're here to investigate with Elsa, and Elsa's like, bitch please, where's your warrant? The only thing that you're gonna see in here is the show. And they're like, we can't have any more shows because of the curfew, blah, 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 blah. The scene changes to this dude who seems to work in like a toy store or something. He goes to the shop and looks for his boss. He looks on the ground and he sees this little robot toy. Then he sees like a trail of blood. He just starts like walking to see what's at the end of this trail, which is just like, are you dumb? If you see a trail of blood, don't go find out what it is. Get out and probably like come with someone else or call the police or something. Why do people make no sense? As he continues to walk around this trail of blood, you get to see, oh yes, is that messed up clown again? Actually makes me want to look around the room before I enter it. How stupid is he not to actually have seen that there's a fucking killer clown thing looking when there was like two normal clowns next to it? It's just like, what the f? This makes no sense! As he continues, he gets to the end of the trail of blood. He looks up really slowly, and then he sees his boss's head on the shelf, and he's like and as he leans back, like the clown like kills him. On this episode you get to meet Del Toledo, who is the strongest man, as he's traveling from Chicago with his wife Desiree Dupree. Sounds French. They moved from Chicago after he killed someone, because basically his wife was having sex with some guy and he got really jealous and broke his neck in the most brutal way. And you also get to see that Desiree Dupree has something unusual about herself. But if you watch this episode, you get to find out. Now this is where it gets messed up again. You get to see Danny's mother driving her car on this road that is like completely lonely. She sees like the clown walking, starts driving next to him like really slowly, and she's like, do you do children's parties? He turns around and like, you know, he's like dirty and like covered in blood and he's so freaky and stuff, and she's just like, I'll pay you whatever you want. Are you serious? Drive off, woman. What is wrong with you mentally? I just find it hilarious how the clown is just like, what the fuck? The mom presents Danny or Dandy, whatever his name is, I don't know, to the clown as your very own clown while entering his toy room. What kind of grown-up man has a playroom with toys? Am I missing something here? Because you can just see how this clown is just standing in this room holding his back like this. The fuck am I doing here? Then you get to see how Danny, whatever his name is, starts to entertain the clown with his little toys. The clown he's just like, is this for real? Danny walks towards this toy box to show the clown his toys and let him play with that, because he's really curious of what this clown has in his bag. He opens the bag and then gets out things, and then he sees something unusual. So this clown kind of sees like, why does he have my bag? And like, he gets knocked over. Firstly, the clown goes back to his trailer where he has his two, the girl and the kid he kidnapped. Starts giving them the toy. So he gives the little boy like the robot. He starts to play, yay, look at the little robot. And then he gets the bag and gets out the head. That's what we learned he has in the bag. Obviously, like, they're like, what the fuck? Ah! Girl hits the clown on the head. They start running outside going like, help, help, help. Danny grabs the girl going like, oh girl, and then grabs her and then gives her back to the clown, and she's just like, what the fuck, no! You also get to see on the scene where she knocks him over, this clown is missing his jaw part. That's gonna have to be a storyline that I'm sure is gonna be revealed more later on into the season. In this episode, you also get the battle between the freaks and the normal people, as they are not accepted in society and are discriminated by people because of their differences. The police drive again towards the camp where the freak show is with the search warrant and start searching on trailers and take the badge. The policeman that's been missing in Meep's pillow. They arrest Meep. He gets taken to prison, put into a cell with all these other tough men. He gets beaten up to death. So now there must be like a war against the freaks and society itself as they try to get accepted by other people. This episode was again really messed up and very emotional. The messed up bit, this clown is just so messed up. I don't know how they come up with this stuff. And the emotional part was Meep dying, losing that character. There's still quite a lot of character introductions that I'm sure are going to be seen on the first few episodes. There seems to be 2 storylines so far, which I'm looking forward to how they like merge together into one. I still hate that fucking clown.